Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for Virgo. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. A link to the site is in the description. Cow. That's what I'm hearing tied into Virgo. Danique. I'm like Taryn or Tehran. There are blockages here. And somebody is like an unstoppable force. They're going to move past this blockage. So if you haven't been in communication with somebody, they are going to force this communication. If you or you are being called to force this communication, to force this conversation, like stop being quiet about what you're observing. Stop staying silent in this situation about things that are making you uncomfortable. Links. Tell the truth. It seems like there's this ability here to reveal what's really going on, tied into all of these secrets that people are trying to keep to spare their own feelings, safety, and security. Kira, anything like that. They're trying to save themselves in this situation because they collectively have been bullying people or somebody. James is what I'm hearing. And now they are regretting the fact that they were doing this because Tony's is what I'm hearing. Tony's. Because it's like brought losses into somebody's life that look irreversible or has caused like mental health issues and financial problems and social issues that seem to be irreversible or that others don't want to repair. They don't want to work through this stuff. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, no, we're going to have these talks. We're going to have this conversation. We're going to do this. We're going to organize this, like whatever this is, set up this meeting, whatever this is. There's a need to lay everything out on the table. Tanisha, because the spying and the bullying has to stop. It just has to stop. Jobs. It's like this person works for like the county or the state, the government, something like that, an agency of some sort, a company to where they can research people, use a database to violate people's privacy. And it looks like that's what they started to do. But they did this to be very messy. And the people that they released this information to look like they are misusing this information, abusing their power or authority. So they're trying to find a way to prevent anyone from finding out that they did this. Okay? So it's like you literally violated somebody's privacy through your work database or through some type of like system where they were supposed to be in a position of authority or being responsible, and they abuse their power or authority, and they don't want to take accountability for it, but they have to take accountability for it or these conversations are going to take place so the truth can come out whether they want to take accountability or not. So I think there's an issue with something that happened in the past with people from the past. You know what I mean? Like there are problems with them because they won't stop messing with somebody. They just won't stop. And it's all because they have these weird mixed feelings towards somebody or something. And they wanted to cover that up and still play like they were cool or friends or family or something. Like, but it's not sliding. So they're becoming extremely messy because somebody is like, I'm cool. Like, I know how messy you are. I know how nosy you are. I know how much you've been violating my privacy. I know that you're working with another or others to violate my privacy as well. So at this point, Chanel and Jones is what I'm hearing. At this point, I got to get away from you. You cool with gossiping about me and violating my privacy or allowing your family, friends, and associates to bully me and violate my privacy. So at this point, I don't fuck with you either. Because what have you done to stop these people from harassing me? What have you done to stop these people from bullying me? What have you done to try to stop these people from causing these losses in my life? Kai, cow, kill, kale, anything like that. They haven't done anything. So it's like, you know what your people are doing to me. You know what your people have done to me. And you haven't interfered in any type of way. Neef, Neff, Nev. So at this point, they gotta go. And somebody's, I don't even want to call this isolation. It feels like an emotional detachment. Makes sense. Because it's almost like the spiritual realm is hopping into this situation because all of these people share the same mom, share the same grandmother, share like a common figure in their life like that. You feel me? Like we all got the same mom. We all got the same grandma. We all got the same something in this situation. It's something like that. So it's almost like, how are y'all in a position to be bullying one of your own friends or family members? Like, you're supposed to be on the same team. Ryan and Robbins, something like that. Bings. Tell the truth. This was just a horrible idea. And now everybody in this equation has mixed feelings. Quayla, they feeling some type of way, but what else can they do besides admit that they're being manipulative? What else can they do but admit that these losses that they wanted to cause in somebody's life is about to get everybody cut off? Everybody's getting cut off because they're all in cahoots. So it's like, I'm cool. Like, y'all some weirdos. Y'all act predatory. You're tracking me, following me, stalking me, and or doing things to where you're plotting, planning, and scheming on me. And I can feel it. So at this point, Janae is what I'm hearing. At this point, I'm going to get the fuck away from you and anybody that you affiliated with. Charmin. Because y'all are all weirdos. Or they're allowing this person to be a weirdo and not doing anything or saying anything about it. Kiera. They're just letting this motherfucker be a weirdo and trying to cover it up as much as possible. Johnson. Something about a house in the hospital. Like, it's this is just uncomfortable to me. But it's all because somebody is trying to cover up the fact that their family member or friend is a weirdo and a stalker and jealous as fuck and was trying to ruin somebody's life, but secretly, privately, anonymously, Virgo. So it's like, or trying to get details on your life without you knowing that they were doing this. And it's uncomfortable. Like, do you realize, like, they're scared now? Like, do you realize how fucking uncomfortable that they are? Do you realize that you have violated this person's privacy to the point that they don't feel safe? Do you get that? Daniqua, anything like that. They don't want to get it because they don't want to accept that it's them. Do you get what I'm saying? These people don't want to take accountability for the things that they've been doing behind the scenes. But at this point, it's like all this sadness and this pain and this sorrow that they've brought into somebody's life just because they're attached to somebody that's predatory and evil and just a stalker. A stalker. Denise. It's just ridiculous. Like, I'm sorry. Like, y'all need help. They family member or friend need help. Your old family member or friend needs some fucking help. Like, and nobody wants to accept this. Daniqua. Nobody wants to accept this. Like, bitch, you need help. You're in a position to where you're about to get yourself incarcerated because you won't let go of something or somebody from your past. And the energy is just so uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable. Like, oh my gosh, like, please let this go. Let them go. Like, go do something else with your life. Go do something else with your time. Go do something else with your mind instead of focusing on how many ways you can destroy somebody's life that you've already attempted to sabotage. Watts. It's like, you have got to be kidding me. They all need help. And it's like, I don't wish jail on these motherfuckers. They need mental health professionals. Robin and Ryan is what I keep hearing. They need a mental health professional. And all of their family and friends is trying to cover that up. Like, they're not okay. This person is not okay. They need a mental health professional. Who preys on their own family and friends like this? Do you get what I'm saying? They're in a place to where they can't handle the fact that somebody does not want them in their life. So if you block them, you cut them off, you stop talking to them, stop fooling with them in some type of way. They can't let that go. They cannot let that go. And at this point, it's just like Daisha. It's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Keep lying to all of your family members and friends that you aren't being a stalker, that you aren't being a weirdo? Christian. Just tell the truth. They're spying on somebody who cut them off. They're spying on somebody that they do not have access to socially. And it's uncomfortable. Thank you so much, Tanisha.